Hey guys, it's Alex here. I'm going to be showing you how to make a camera with a soda can, more specifically a pinhole camera. So, first things first, you're going to need a soda can, 12 ounces, make sure it's empty, some scissors, a can opener, a ruler, a roll of gaff tape, electrical tape, a needle used for sewing, and a cereal box cut up. Or old one, recycled. You're gonna take the can, you're gonna go ahead and use the can opener and go ahead and cut off the top of the can. Okay, you're gonna take off this part, recycle it of course. Now that your can's open, you're gonna go ahead, take the cereal box, flip it upside down, trace a little hole with the Sharpie around the edge of the can. Go ahead and start cutting that hole out. So now that you have a circle and a strip of cardboard, you're gonna go ahead, take your can, flip it upside down. You're gonna take your strip, you're gonna go ahead and wrap it around the outside. Okay, where it ends, you're gonna take a scissor and cut it right there so it doesn't overlap. But you could be more precise and grab a Sharpie per se and mark it right there, and then you're gonna go ahead and cut it right there. And if you angled it right, this should just easily fit in like a puzzle, like that. Now you're gonna go ahead, take a small strip of gaff tape, tape it like that, and now you should have this circle thing right here. You're gonna go ahead, put that back on, make sure it stays on. Go ahead, take your roll of gaff tape. You're gonna make it a big enough circle to go around the entire can. Rip that off. You're gonna go ahead, take your circle, place it on top of the can, and move your strip of thing all the way to the top of the can. Go ahead, take your pair of scissors, cut halfway into the gaff tape, but make the notches like half an inch apart from each other so there's enough spacing. Gonna go ahead and tape it onto your can. Go ahead, take the cut up notches that you have, fold it down onto the top of the can, just like that. And now that top part should be on there just fine. Now take another strip and go around the top of the can, just a small piece, going horizontal, one small strip going vertical. And another strip going all the way around the can, just to be safe. You don't want any light getting into the actual can, so that's why we're doing it like this. Make sure there's no air pockets in your tape, otherwise light will somehow sneak its way in. It always does. You don't want to go all out on the tape, but you want to have at least enough, because it's always better to be safe. Make sure that there is no light that will breach into the inner parts of the can. And then from there, if you just take it off, you should have a lens cap. Go ahead, flip this around. This can now go on top, just like that. You're gonna go ahead, take that ruler, and you're gonna put it right there and mark it right halfway down the can. You wanna like do it on something that you can see a hole. I'm gonna do it right on the Pepsi logo. Go ahead and find that point and just poke it with that needle. And now you just made a pinhole. This pinhole is what's gonna take your photo. So now you're gonna take your roll of electrical tape. You're gonna go ahead and take this off, just a small piece of it, not too big, so about that wide. I'm gonna go ahead and place it over the pinhole, but at the end, the other end, you're gonna fold it on itself to make this little flap, so then when you go and take your photo, it's easy to pull it off. You're gonna also double layer the electrical tape over your pinhole to make sure no light gets in through there, so cut out a smaller piece than the first and just place it right over the first piece that you've had. So now the next part is loading it with photo paper. So this is a hard part because you need to have a darkroom to do this. If you have a school that has a darkroom, you can use that. Or if you don't have it, you can try to make your own makeshift darkroom, but careful, the light might impact the photo if you mess up that darkroom. So first, we need a darkroom. So now we have our simulated darkroom. We got some ambient red lights. This isn't what a real darkroom would really have. Not this close at least, but this is just to stimulate how it would look. You're gonna go ahead, take your can, take the cap off. You're gonna take your photo paper. You're gonna go ahead, put the glossy side facing up and the matte side facing down. Go ahead and curve it. And then you're gonna find where the pinhole is, which is like right here. You go ahead and put the opening like this, so then the pinhole is in the opening of the paper and the paper will rebound the light onto the photo paper. Take your lens cap, place it back on. Take a roll of electrical tape, and you're gonna tape the cap onto the actual can itself. So this won't also seal it to make sure no light gets in once again. So you better be safe than have a ruined photo. And you're gonna make a little flap at the end. Once you wanna develop your photo, you can take the tape right off and open your lens cap. So that's pretty much it. All you need to really do now is just go shoot. So